Hi, I'm Ed Alexander, business attorney and founder of Alexander Abramson. Welcome back to our partnership video series. In the last couple of videos, we've been talking about adding partners to a partnership. And so one of the questions that comes up all the time is, or one of the issues that comes up all the time is that a business owner will say, well, I want to give the equity to my employee, or I want to transfer it in a way that the employee doesn't have to come out of pocket. And so there are really two options for doing this. The first is we can give the equity to the employee. We just have to treat it as though we gave the employee a bonus in the amount of the value of the equity. And if we do that, like we pay any bonus, we have to actually allocate taxes, right? So we look at that, say that the value of the equity is a net bonus, and what we're doing then is calculating the withholding and the FICA and the Medicare and all the other things on top of it, and then writing a check or paying that in the ordinary course of business. And doing that, then the employee is an owner. The other way to do it, and one of more popular, I'd have to say, because it spreads out the payments over time, it would be to have the employee execute a promissory note. So the employee is effectively buying the equity. And then what happens is, over time, as the employee achieves various maybe goals or objectives that you're setting for them, that then what happens is you pay them a bonus for achieving those objectives. And so let's just use some numbers to throw this around. Let's say you're giving an employee equity that's worth $100,000, and you want the employee to achieve objectives over a 5-year period. So then what you could do is, as the employee achieves the objectives, you forgive $20,000 on the $100,000 note. And when that happens, then obviously you have to treat it as though you're giving them a $20,000 bonus, but then you pay that amount, the amount of taxes, only for that $20,000 bonus for that year, instead of paying the full 100 up front. Now there's benefits and downsides. The benefits obviously are we're only paying those taxes once every 5 years. The downside to that is we do have to accrue some amount of interest in order to make sure, we have to accrue the interest because it's required by the IRS. And we do that at the applicable federal rate, and that would be a long-term rate, and that varies month to month over depending on where the economy is. So of course, this is a really complicated process, right? It can get super complicated, and we're here to help you. So just give us a call. We'll walk you through the process. We can help you with all of the documentation. And this is one of those transactions that really needs to be documented properly, because once the employee owns that stock, unless you have an agreement that allows you to buy it back, you cannot force the employee to sell that stock or that equity to you. The documentation is key. So definitely give us a call. We'll step you through it so you know exactly what to do. If you're planning a new business partnership, or if you have an existing partnership and don't have a partnership agreement or haven't reviewed that partnership agreement in a long time, call or email us to set up your partnership design session. We'll walk you through these 21 areas and set up a comprehensive partnership agreement that works for your business and that will enhance its value. Thanks for watching.